Hello, I'm Dr. Tsui, the acupuncturist and the herbalist. And today I'm still going to produce more arts medicine. And today again, I put some the color first. That's more belong to yin. And I still like to get a more warm color. And so that's yin, this is red. And the yellow helps the red produce yin, and also compare with the white and the black. Obviously the white, that's belong to yin. And you can see the color, they have the red, they're moving. And I still try to imagine how the mountain looks. Actually, I like it. You know, the drawing I have is more like the mountain. They have veins, just like Chinese paintings. You know, they have the veins. They have the different kind of design. And I'm purposely, just like the nature creates the mountain, they really, nobody designed it. So somebody said, oh, that's God's design, maybe. And I think it just, they move themselves. That's all about. It's like my paintings too. So it's not your purposely, and of course your purposely wants to produce art, but it's not necessary purposely you want to create something exactly what you like, because when you practice and when you creating, and a lot of times have a lot of surprising, and that's all about. And if you're going to take away the unexpected things, so create art, so that has become boring. And because if you already know everything, why are you going to create it? Just like I still try to understand, sometimes they try to create art, just like get toys, you know, and try to make the toys bigger, but still toys. And then, okay, so I'm going to ask the manufacturers, somebody else, to make it huge. You know, use aluminum, you know, the different kind of material, but make it huge. But for me, from my mind, that's still, I already know what's the outcome. So that's just boring. And but of course, see, some people still enjoy it. That's so just exist. You know, when you exist things. And we can be lazy. We don't have to think. Okay, that's just the toys. So just make a bigger toys. So I like it. Yeah, we buy it. And I'm going to put in the park. Yeah, I'm going to put in my home. That's okay too. So, you know, sometimes you don't want to think too much because you want to be a little lazy. But you want to be balanced. You cannot only have yin and without the yin. So just like you know, some people like the local what is pop art. So because when they're depressed, they don't want to think. Just okay, that's a pop under my eyes, and I like it. I just like the color. I just like it. Okay, that's a Mickey Mouse. Or whatever, and or toys. So that's a very huge toys now. Okay, I'm going to buy a big toys, bring home. Okay, that's a different way to create art. That's a different way to enjoy art. I don't say that's not art, okay? And say arts have a different way to do it, and that's one way to do it. I don't say that's not good. I really enjoy it, you know, some of the work they create, even belong to yin. And I'm not crazy about it, but I'm happy about to see it. And I'm enjoy, you know, say they have a different way to do it. And also, they do get a lot of money, and a couple $1 million, you know, ask the manufacturers to produce them. And that's also still kind of like art, because if you can get that much money, that's you must be something you're doing right. And you can be a businessman, or you know what, maybe I'm not a good there yet, you know, with those things. Anyway, so, and a lot of, again, you know, yan, and too much yan, so sometimes not necessarily good. So that's why we need some yin. That's why I blindfolded. I cannot really open the eyes to create art, at least right now, because I feel like we have too much yen, you know. Everywhere is pop art, everywhere is toys, blow them up, and everywhere is something, you know, like a little kids, you know, they become like a huge, or small dog become like a huge dog, but still dog, you know. Anyway, I get a little bored, but you know, once a while you want to have some yen. Once a while you eat some candy, you know. Just like you eat too much fatty food, you know, too much hamburgers, you know, and easy to get. And once in a while you want to eat some balanced, you know, food, you know, either more veggies or eat some fruits. Okay, anyway, I feel this painting is finished. And so I think the mountain's been created, of course, from my imagination. So let me enjoy what's the result. All right. Oh, that's definitely different. And I put the red, and I do put the yellow, and I put the white, and I keep drawing. So the mountain come out, the trees, and I feel like this is a lot of trees in between the mountains. See, this is the places I really live. You know, I don't know how much influence. So when I live in the countryside, and all about the mountain. You know, every time you walk out, just big mountain in front of your eyes. You know, except you have a little top, you look higher. You can see a little sky. Otherwise, you cannot really see anything. You cannot breathe if you're going to look only in the middle. So that's why. So I think they do have a huge influence and the personality and the people who do art. So that's why my arts, you can see also many paintings. They look like just one big mountains in the front of you. So this is you know, the drawing, I like it is more like the mountain veins, and also all those bushes and the trees and around the, you know, the mountains. So thank you for watching. This still moving, dripping, and that's very you know, natural. All right, thank you. I really appreciate you watching.